So whenever I try to make these tip videos or just PSA videos, I always try to relate it back to something in real life to help paint a picture, because that's just something I like to do. But in this video, I did want to talk about bad communication and how it sometimes can bring back the team from getting that W. Even though previously I made a video talking about how communication is probably the number one or number two thing that you can try to do to win the game, and I still hold true by it. But there's come to a point where communication is not really needed to try to win the game if it's not necessary, or if it's just bad communication, bad call-outs, you're just pretty much quote-unquote toxic communication. It's sort of like, you ever talk to like a girlfriend or something and she can't decide where to go to eat? You're just like, oh, hey babe, where do you want to go to eat? You want to go get a burger? And she's like, no, I had a burger last night, I'm not really feeling a burger. And then you're like, okay, maybe you want to go get a pizza or something? She's like, no, my stomach ain't really feeling pizza. And then you're like, all right babe, where do you want to go eat? And then she's like, I don't really care, where do you just choose where you want to go eat? And then you're just like, okay, you're not helping the situation at all. You're not helping us get to the point of where to decide where to eat. And if I decide you're not gonna like it, you're gonna get pissed at me and I'm gonna have to sleep on the couch. No, I'm not trying to project what happened last night to me, because we all know I'm single. The point here that I'm trying to make is that you weren't getting anywhere when you're trying to decide what to eat. Same with bad communication or just unnecessary communication. Sometimes bad communication won't get you anywhere closer to getting that W than if you were just not communicating at all. But I still hold strong to the fact that communication can really get you closer to getting that W. But sometimes unnecessary communication or just bad or just toxic communication is not really needed. And it's not like I don't fall fault to this. I mean, everybody does. But I think what my main problem here is that I over communicate, that I over give call outs. Like, oh my god, there's a Reinhardt right there. Oh my god, Zenyatta's on the right side. Zarya doesn't have a bubble. It's like, all right, dude, calm down. We don't need 5 million call outs in 5 seconds. Just give key call outs like, hey, let's focus the run. Wait 7 seconds. Hey, Pharah's in the sky. I can Discord her and Soldier try to take him out. Wait 7 seconds. Hey, Zarya's all by herself. Let's try to focus her next. So it's just key call outs like that that really gets you closer to getting that W, rather than if you're getting 5 million call outs, then you're just distracting yourself, trying to focus on 7 million things, distracting your teammates because you're just talking up a storm in their ear rather than just letting them play the game. So that's something I have to fix. But the main part of the video that I wanted to just kind of talk about and just try to make this quote-unquote PSA video, even though I'm not the greatest Overwatch player of all time, is just complaining or just giving toxic communication. But I'm not trying to make this video just covering toxic players or just toxic behavior. I could make a whole entire video about that, or maybe even a whole entire series, which I might do in the near future if you guys would like to see that. But what I mean by just complaining communication, because this all stems off of a gameplay that happened, I think a couple days ago. I think it was on Nepal. Unfortunately, I don't have the gameplay because, honestly, I didn't do that great because there was 2 players in the game, and I'm not trying to call out these 2 players, but I'm just trying to make this as an example of what not to do. But there's 2 players in the game that right at the beginning of the gameplay, they were just complaining that not everyone was in the chat. They were just saying, oh my god, no one's in chat, man, we're not going to be able to combine ults, man, it would just be so helpful with team callouts. But during the whole entire game, they were just complaining. You were just complaining, not giving out callouts, because they weren't giving out callouts. I'm over here trying to say, hey, there's a Roadhog on the left side. Oh my god, man, no one's in chat. It really does. I don't know why they're not in chat. Hey, there's a Zenyatta right by himself. Man, if we were able to be in chat all together, it's like, dude, are you not going to give callouts, or are you just want to complain? Because at that point, you're just distracting yourselves mainly because you're more worried about our team not being in chat, and also distracting me from being a decent player in Overwatch, because it's hard enough for me to try to do good. We all know I'm not the greatest Overwatch player of all time. So I need to focus, but first of all, you're not even helping with callouts. So at that point, you're no better than the people that aren't in the chat, because at least the people that aren't in the chat, maybe they're just communicating with each other. I think maybe there was a duo queue that was communicating, but we were all pretty much solo queue. So you're just distracting me, but you're no better than the people that aren't in the chat, because at least the people that aren't in the chat, they're in their own world, just being able to focus on the game and just focus on their skills. And that just comes also with over communicating. Like I said previously, it's like, all right, I'm just distracting my whole entire team with 5 million different callouts when I just have to let them play their game. But also, this is another thing that happened in the game. So you know how I said that these players were just complaining, so, oh, we're not going to be able to combine ultimates. Guess what happens with the Zarya player? So I think we're on, again, another Nepal map, and the Zarya just ults without me. At least I'm in chat. At least I can combine my whole hog, because I was playing Roadhog at the time. At least I'm able to get my whole hog with the Zarya ult. Zarya just ults without me, with no warning, complaining with no call. It's like, hey Zach, hey bro, you whack, hey Hog, hey, I'm about to ult right here, get ready to whole hog. At least if he were able to warn me, I'd be able to get ready, because my ultimate wasn't ready. He just straight up does it without me, no follow-up, and I'm just like, whoa, dude, whoa. Okay, if you're gonna be complaining about people not being in chat to combine ults, don't just ult without me. I wasn't calling him out, I wasn't yelling at him. It's like, oh my god, you're the worst player ever, why would you do that, Zara? No, because at that point, I'm being worse than them. I'm being a toxic player. I just told him, it's like, whoa, dude, okay, if you're gonna ult, just ult with me, and I'm gonna be able to whole hog. I wasn't mad at him, I was just telling him straight up what I thought should have been done. And he was like, yeah, I'm sorry about that, man, I shouldn't have done that. So again, I didn't get mad at him, I was just like, alright, if you're gonna ult, just ult with me. And again, just goes back to saying, if you're gonna be complaining about no one being in chat to be able to combine ults, don't also do that and complain at the same time. And that's why I wanted to make this video, just saying, because sometimes all of us fall to this. I'm gonna be honest, I sometimes do this where I just complain and just talk up a storm and just kind of, I guess, be borderline toxic. But I'm sure many other players do that to the point where they think they're helping, but honestly, they would be better off just being by themselves in chats. Because it led to the point where I switched off Roadhog, because the Genji really wanted me to play Roadhog. I don't know why, I think he just wanted another tank, but I'm not the greatest with tanks. So I switched back to Mei, and I switched out of game chat, because if they're not going to be giving callouts, if they're not going to be giving out ultimate combinations, then I'm not going to be in chat. I'm just going to do my own thing, focus on my gameplay, and just play as the decent Mei player that I am. And then guess what happens? We decided to actually get good and just get a lot more kills and just get a lot more wins. I'm not saying because I switched to Mei and I switched out of game chat, but I was able just to focus on the game, focus on what I needed to do, because I'm a confident Mei player to the point where I know what to do in any type of situation. And again, if they're not going to be giving callouts, no point in me being in game chat and just distracting me from my Mei gameplay. So I was just able to focus in, know who to freeze, and just know what to do, and boom, we were able to win the game. So again, I'm not calling out these players, I'm not saying what they did was bad, because yeah, sometimes we do get a little bit pissed off that no one's in game chats, but if you're just going to be complaining the whole entire time, you might as well not be in game chat either. You might as well not be giving callouts, because you're just going to be distracting some of the other players. And same with over communication. Sometimes you're just talking up a storm, such as myself, it's not going to help either. You just have to know key communication and just know key callouts to help try to win the game. Because there was like this one game, I think I was playing Tracer, and I don't know who called out, but someone said Roadhog was right behind me. I turned around, and oh my god, of course there was Roadhog. I dropped down from the second floor to the first floor, and I was able to get out of there alive. And if it wasn't for that callout, I'm sure I would have been dead. I'm sure we wouldn't have won the game. And all because of that key callout, someone warned me, hey bro, you act, someone's right behind you, or Roadhog is gonna hook you. I was able to drop down and able to survive. It's stuff like that that really does help you get forward just a little bit closer to that W, even though it's not that significant. But I know for sure complaining, toxic behavior, unnecessary callouts won't get you anywhere closer. It'll just get people even more pissed and more mad and just more distracted than what's going on right in front of them, and the enemy team would just be able to steamroll forward. So again, I guess a little PSA video just to help you guys out and just help shine light on this quote-unquote issue that maybe some of you guys may not even know you might be doing. I'm not saying you guys are doing it, but maybe there is that one person that is over communicating or just complaining every single game. It just really does bring down the team morale. Again, I'll try to make a video covering toxic players and just toxic behavior, but for this video, I just wanted to talk about unnecessary communication and just complaining in competitive, because that really doesn't get you anywhere. So anyway guys, I love you guys, thank you guys for watching. More Overwatch videos to come, and bye.